Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is starting to have second thoughts about his battle with cancer. Liam was adamant he wasn't seeking treatment and was going to enjoy his time left and pass away naturally. According to B&B spoilers, time is ticking down and he has had a change of heart at the last minute. Will Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, return to save Liam? Could sparks fly between Bridget and her brother-in-law? This week's promo for the daytime soap shows Liam Spencer holding up a bottle of pills. The B&B preview reveals that he has decided to try some experimental medication that is supposed to cure him and not have horrible side effects. Dr. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, and Grace Buckingham appear to be on the case. But could they need some help from Dr. Bridget Forrester? Over the years, Ashley Jones has made multiple visits to Bold and Beautiful as fan fave Bridget Forrester. Whenever a member of the Forrester Creations crew faces any medical problems, Bridget usually pops up at the hospital. But it's been a long time since she was involved in any central storylines or romantic relationships. Ironically, Jack Wagner just returned to Los Angeles as Captain Nick Marone. If you are a longtime B&B viewer, then you know that Bridget and Nick have a complicated history and share a child together, despite the fact that she's technically his stepdaughter. Brooke and Bridget battled over Nick at one point, and he even cheated on her with her mother. Rumors have already been floating around that Bridget Forrester may be on her way back as a part of Brooke and Nick's reunion storyline. So it makes sense that the writers could pair her up with Liam Spencer. Bridget and Liam are both single right now, and were in a relationship in the past. Rather than battle her mom for Nick, maybe Bridget will fall in love with her patient and battle her sister for Liam. Do you remember when Bridget was with Nick Marone? What about her fling with her sister's ex Liam? Will they still have chemistry this many years later? Chapter 1: A Fading Light. The sterile lights of the hospital flickered above Liam Spencer's motionless body. Monitors beeped rhythmically, an eerie lullaby of uncertainty. His once vibrant eyes were closed, his skin pale. For weeks, Liam had been declining, a medical mystery that left even the top doctors at Cedars-Sinai baffled. Hope Logan sat at his bedside, her eyes red-rimmed, her spirit hanging by a thread. She clutched his hand. "Come back to me, Liam," she whispered. "We need you." But Liam didn't stir. Not even a flinch. Enter Ridge Forrester, storming into the room like a tornado. "We're flying in someone new. Someone who's cracked worse cases than this. She's already en route." Hope blinked. "Whoa." Ridge gave her a small, almost hopeful smile. "Bridget." Chapter 2: The Prodigal Daughter. Dr. Bridget Forrester walked off the elevator looking like an avenging angel in a white coat. Years spent in international medical missions and cutting-edge neurosurgical research had sharpened her brilliance and her beauty. She carried herself like a woman who had seen the darkest sides of the world and survived. She didn't stop to exchange pleasantries. She made her way directly to Liam's room, read the charts, reviewed the labs, and ran her own tests with methodical precision. While everyone else panicked, Bridget was focused. Hope looked up at her. "Bridget, is there anything you can do?" Bridget studied Liam. "There's always something." Chapter 3: Between Breath and Heartbeat. The diagnosis came fast and furious. A rare neurological condition triggered by stress and trauma, something no one else had considered. "He's trapped in his body," Bridget explained to a stunned group including Hope, Steffi, and even Finn. "His mind is active, but he can't respond. If we don't act soon, the damage could be permanent." Finn furrowed his brow. "What's the plan?" Bridget didn't flinch. "A radical, risky treatment. A neural reactivation protocol I've only tested in trial phases." "You're saying it's experimental?" Ridge asked. Bridget nodded. "Yes, but it's his only chance." Hope hesitated. "Do it." But as Bridget prepped the treatment, something strange happened. Liam's brainwaves responded only to her. Her voice. Her touch. It was as if somewhere deep in his mind, he knew her, and was trying to speak through her.
Chapter 4. Unexpected Emotions. Late one night, as Bridget adjusted Liam's medication, she caught his eyelids fluttering. Her hand trembled. Liam, his fingers twitched. She leaned closer, her breath catching. "You hear me, don't you?" A single tear escaped his closed eye. Bridget gasped. "That's it, that's you." For the next few days, she stayed closer to him than anyone else. Hope noticed it. So did Steffi, and Finn. Well, he grew uncomfortably quiet whenever Bridget entered the room. When Hope walked in with Beth one afternoon and saw Bridget humming softly as she stroked Liam's hair, something inside her snapped. "Why are you so close to him?" Hope asked. Bridget turned, cool and professional. "Because he responds to me." "Is that all?" Bridget didn't answer. Chapter 5. A pulse reignited and then it happened. Liam woke up, eyes wide open. He stared directly at Bridget, the world slowly coming into focus. He tried to speak, and though his voice was hoarse, his first words were unmistakable. "Bridget." Gasps echoed across the room. Hope rushed to his side. "Liam, it's me, Hope." But Liam barely looked at her. His eyes were locked on Bridget. "You saved me," he whispered. Bridget reached for his hand. "You saved yourself. I just showed you the way." And in that moment, Hope realized something devastating. Liam had emotionally imprinted on Bridget during the deepest, most vulnerable point of his life. And Bridget hadn't fought it. Chapter 6. The spark they tried to deny once discharged from the hospital. Liam needed weeks of physical therapy and neurological follow-up. Naturally, Bridget stayed on to oversee his recovery. At first, they kept it professional, until the night she brought him dinner at his beach house and he smiled, genuinely, for the first time. "Feels good to be alive," he said, toying with a strand of her hair. "Especially with you here." Bridget swallowed. "Liam, I know it's crazy," he said softly. "I just came back from the edge, but all I saw was you." She backed away. "This can't happen." Why? Because of Hope. Because of everything. But he closed the distance between them. "Hope's already gone. You know it. I know it. She couldn't reach me. You did." Bridget tried to be strong. But as his lips hovered near hers, she made the first move. And just like that, the dam broke. Chapter 7. The night that changed everything they made. Love like two people starving, aching for connection, for life, for each other. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't impulsive. It was electric, healing, consuming. As they lay tangled in the sheets after, Liam whispered, "No one has ever brought me back the way you did." Bridget rested her head against his chest. "I didn't just save you, Liam. You saved me, too." Chapter 8. Secrets and bombshells. Of course, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing stays secret for long. Hope showed up the next morning with muffins and an unannounced smile, only to hear Bridget's voice echo from the hallway. Then came the sound of Liam's laughter, and Bridget's soft giggle. Hope dropped the bag of muffins. When Bridget opened the door in Liam's shirt, Hope's jaw clenched. "Are you kidding me?" Liam emerged behind her, unashamed. "Hope," she raised a hand. "Don't." Bridget tried to speak. "Hope, you never meant to sleep with my ex-husband while I was still grieving him. I was there when you gave up on him." Bridget snapped, emotion rising. "I fought for him when everyone else had already mourned him." Hope's voice was ice. "So that gives you permission to climb into his bed?" "No," Liam said, firmly. "But it wasn't about sex. It's about something real." Hope turned and walked out, her silence louder than any scream. Chapter 9. Ridge's Fury. Brooke's warning news traveled fast. Ridge exploded. "You couldn't find any other patient in the whole damn country." Brooke cornered her daughter. "This is dangerous, Bridget. It's emotional transference. He was weak. You were his doctor." Bridget didn't flinch. This wasn't a manipulation, it was real. "We both know what it's like to be lost and then found." Brooke sighed. "That may be. But in this town, the only thing more powerful than love is revenge." Chapter 10. The fallout begins. Hope went to Steffi. "If Bridget thinks she's walking away from this untouched, she's wrong." Steffi surprisingly didn't gloat. "You lost him before Bridget. You know that." "She broke the rules," Hope said. "I'm not letting her win. She doesn't belong here anymore." Meanwhile, Finn confronted Liam. "Do you even know what you're doing? You're emotionally compromised." Liam laughed bitterly. That's funny coming from a man married to Steffi after sleeping with Hope. Touché, Chapter 11. A new chapter or a dangerous beginning. Despite the chaos, Liam and Bridget moved forward cautiously but determined. They began seeing each other publicly. She took a leave from the hospital. He proposed a short vacation away from the madness. But there was a storm brewing. Hope began planting seeds with the hospital board, questioning Bridget's ethics. A formal review was launched. She could lose her license. Steffi, torn between admiration and jealousy, warned Ridge that the Forresters might fracture Dash again. And as Liam and Bridget stood on the edge of something new, they were both forced to ask themselves, was this love? Or was it a trauma bond born from pain and proximity? Final scene. Cliffhanger of the century on a windswept bluff overlooking the Pacific. Bridget turned to Liam. If you want out, now's the time. Liam shook his head. I've never been more sure of anything. He pulled her into a kiss, long and deep, but across the cliff, behind a tree, a camera clicked. Unbeknownst to them, someone was watching. And soon, a picture would leak that would rock Los Angeles and Forrester Creations to its core. Was this the beginning of the next great bold and the beautiful romance? Or the most dangerous mistake of their lives? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.